Today we're using my no recoil SWAT 556 class that appeared in Black Ops 6 Season 4. I turned this thing into the Grau and got a crazy gameplay for you guys. Let's get right into the attachments. For my first attachment for my muzzle, I had the compensator, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of vertical recoil control. I personally love this attachment because it allows you to take those longer range gunfights without your gun shaking or having a really wonky recoil pattern. Everything is going to feel really smooth with this attachment on, so make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see with these stats, we're getting 14% to the recoil gun kick control and then 25% to the vertical recoil control. For my next attachment for my underbarrel, I had the vertical foregrip, and this is going to give you 3 ticks of horizontal recoil control. I personally love this attachment because it's going to control a lot of the recoil for you. It's going to help out at those longer ranges, so that way your gun isn't shaking or having a really wonky recoil pattern. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see with these stats, we're getting 14% to the recoil gun kick control and then 40% to the horizontal recoil control. For my next attachment for my magazine, I had the full auto extended mag. This is going to give you more ammo as well as 3 ticks of recoil stabilization. Now, in order to have this on, you do have to have the Grau conversion kit on, so make sure you guys have that on, so that way you're able to put this on, and you can definitely notice the recoil stabilization with it off and on. I feel like it helps out at those longer ranges much more with this on, so make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with the stats, you're gaining 56% to the horizontal recoil control as well as 42% to the vertical recoil control. For my next attachment for my rear grip, I had the ergonomic grip, and this is going to give you 3 ticks of dive to fire speed, 3 ticks of slide to fire speed, 2 ticks of ADS speed, and then 2 ticks of jumping ADS speed. If you guys do slide or dive, you're definitely going to love this attachment, because if you do slide or dive, you're going to be picking up your weapon extremely fast as well as ADSing fast, and if you do decide to jump, that will increase your ADS speed as well, so make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 17% to the ADS speed, 17% to the jump ADS speed, 50% to the slide to fire speed, and then 50% to the dive to fire speed. Finally, for the fire mods, I had the SWAT 556 Grau conversion kit. This is going to make it full auto, allow you to have that extended mag, give you 2 ticks of movement speed as well as 2 ticks of vertical and horizontal recoil control. Here are all my perks on the screen. For the wildcard, make sure you guys are using high roller or perk read, so that way you guys can have an extra streak or perk. Here are all the attachments on the screen with these stats. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. See what we can do with this Grau. Go on the right side. You're still sitting on that Jeep. I didn't even know there was someone sitting there. Thought he died.
Oh, these guns are so heavy. Hey, come on.
He's in our building. What the fuck?
Placing sensor. Detonating C4. Target down, bro. Watch it. Bravo zone secure.
Where am I? Oh, he's up top on the stupid ass balcony. You stupid mother... Ran in there with a knife. What the fuck do you think you were doing? Shot punch. Of course.
Bravo.
Here to answer the call
Secure
of
zone
duty.
A.
Call of duty. Call of duty.
Back on.
We definitely don't have
Dude, what the fuck? They all spawned. They all flipped.
We're losing
They all...
Charlie.
Stupid ass man, bro.
too old to
All
be playing these
objectives locked
fucking
down.
games.
Hold those SOBs back.
Detonating C4.
They're taking C.
Heard of the war on comedy, but this... Yeah, watch it!
Losing A. We're losing
Operator
Alpha.
establishing score streak.
Half of them left.
Lost Alpha.
Detonating C4.
Operator establishing score streak.
Thanks for the work. UAV overpowered.
Losing Bravo.
Oh, I see you.
Losing Bravo. All locations locked down. Get it home. Lost B.
Aim was terrible there.
Detonating C4.
Losing A. Taking Bravo underway.
I will be talking about this on my
Security.
podcast. Calling you
Losing
for
Alpha.
using
All
field
locations
upgrades.
secured. Hold your position.
There's no way you got me around that bus with it with the C9. Oh, that was sorry for. Thought it was a C9.
Detonating C4.
Dude, I jump shot at him and he like one tapped me somehow.
Tackle. We're flying on cue. UAV returning to tank.
Detonating C4.
I can't stem shot.
Shooty thing. I probably should not be operating heavy machinery right now.
Operator establishing score streak.
Operator establishing score streak.
Securing out.
Steps overhead.
We're losing Charlie.
Perimeter subsector destroyed.
Securing zone A.
Using lead.
UAV flight at 50%. Hold my mouth. Mark.
Those are like revenge spawns.
Losing A.
Yeah, I saw that. Like 3 people surrounding you.
Thought there'd be less running.
We lost A. Operator establishing cluster.
Of course I die off my streaks to some bimbo using the bullfrog. Or the mini bok, whatever the fuck it is in this game. Oh, it's a PP, I totally forgot.
Get 4. Calling marking target location. Operator establishing score streak. Ceramics.
Bringing in recon. Travel one requesting UAV. Taking A. Losing B. They're taking C.
Calling score streak. Nobody will die. That part's not my
All objectives locked down. Hold those SOBs back. Lost C.
And they found you amusing.
Taking C.
But the one thing
We're losing Alpha.
more than a hero.
All locations secured. Hold your position.
Hopefully they don't leave.
This was not in my contract. There's an enemy
Bringing in
shooter.
recon. We've lost Alpha.
Using lethal detonating C4. When do I get to
They're-
drive a tank? That's
I'm on a
my
15.
Unable to score streak.
operator establishing score streak.
Requesting CUAV traffic. Requesting strategic bomber strike.
Yeah, I don't even know where those kids were.
All locations locked down. Taking it home. Losing Charlie. Commence counter UAV operations.
Calling score streak.
Sam turret is online.
Don't tell me it's only one person.
Archangel making noise.
I probably should not be operating heavy machinery.
Yeah, I'm on a 21.
They're taking C.
I'm pushing.
We're losing Charlie. Designating coordinates LCR. Losing Bravo. They're taking all zones.
You guys try talking it out instead of the
Losing A.
We'll be talking about this on my podcast.
Oh! Yeah, teammate took that one from me.
TechCom, lock down a UAV. They're taking C. TechCom, launch UAV. Left wing requesting recon strike.
Oh, got the nuke.
Comedy, but this is
Yeah.
Losing Charlie. We're losing Alpha.
Yeah, I kinda could tell.
Losing A. They're taking C.
So I could kinda tell you stopped shooting at him. That guy stopped moving too because he probably thought he was dead.
We're losing Charlie.
Yeah, I'm calling it because there's only 3 people.
There's a spy in our ranks. Watch your six.
Don't know how that dude just gunned me, but he got noob. There we go, both got a nuke.